Hey, it's David Heatley here from Cycling Inform. Now, I got an email recently from a chap called Kurt who's struggling a little bit with his cycling motivation. And I know, from time to time that we do struggle a little bit with that. Work and life just gets in the way of our cycling goals, and we get a little bit overwhelmed with things, and then cycling takes a bit of a back foot. But what I'd like people to do is, when this happens, is to reconnect to their passion for riding. Now, the reasons why we ride are always very personal. There's lots of different types of reasons. You may find that the reasons why you ride are because you want to get a bit fitter, or for health reasons, you want to stay fit or feel good about what you're doing about your health. You may find that you use it as a work-life balance thing, that you use cycling to help relieve the stress of what's happening at work or what's happening in life. Or you may find that you like the competitiveness of cycling and like to be competitive either with yourself or with other people. Or finally, you may find that you love the camaraderie that you get when you ride with other people and the group rides. So look, like I mentioned, there's lots of reasons why we ride our bikes, and it's important to reconnect with the reasons why you ride. So write them down in a list or think about them in your head. What are the reasons why I ride? Now, then we get to the fun part, and that's where we start to dream big. Where do we want to take our cycling? We love riding our bikes. Where do we want to take it? And I'll tell you a little story. Last year I got the opportunity to ride the Paris-Roubaix. Now, I've never wanted to race it, but certainly wanted to ride it. And last year, me and my wife Jodie went over and we rode some of the spring classics, including Flanders and the Paris-Roubaix. And it was a fantastic experience, and it was one of the things that was on my bucket list. So what I challenge you to do is to think big about your cycling. Where do you want to take it? Is there a particular event, maybe around the bay, or one of the Peaks Challenge events, or any Amy's ride? There's plenty of events here in Australia that you can use and put on your bucket list. And certainly if you're in Europe or America, I'm sure there's plenty of events that you can look for and put on your bucket list to ride. But think a bit bigger than that. Do you want to get over to Europe and ride one of the big stages in the Tour de France, like the Alpe d'Huez or the Mont Ventoux? So think big about that. And once you've got some goals and some things on your bucket list, then it just becomes a little bit easier because you've got a reason. Once you've got these goals and a motivation, you've got a reason to get out of bed in the morning because you're working towards something. So look, I hope that's helped give you some idea around working on improving your motivation with riding if you're having a few problems with that. It's been David Heatley here from Cycling Inform.